Shopify helped businesses break sales records over the holidays with the world's best converting checkout. Let's hear that one more time. The world's best converting checkout. Shopify's legendary checkout makes it easier for customers to shop on your website, across social media, and everywhere in between. Now that's music to your ears. Any way you spin it, you can be a smash hit with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/records.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Welcome to Realms of Peril and Glory, an all-new actual play podcast.
There are guided tours once a week. Come on, Dorbrennan.
How about you filthy timepiece?
RPG is home to hilarious stories.
The thing that kicks off a really good tale is,
when they take their tops off.
Sorry?
When you're reading, like, Don't worry.
And thrilling adventures.
There's bad guys, there's an ogre. Probably best if you stay here. Sorry, I'll be back soon.
Why am I tied up?
That was your sibling, not me. Bye.
Each season is an all-new actual play story told collaboratively at the table, featuring guest players from the Magnus Archives.
I remember being in the water, and that was awful. And now I'm not in the water, and that's much better.
Wooden overcoats.
I am a snowman. I have one job, and that is to stand in place. I was doing that very well.
Yes, and she might come back 9 times more powerful with lots of food and kippers.
We fix space junk.
On the surface, you might look different, but you're very, very similar inside. And I can vouch for that.
And more.
What I am about to tell you stays in this room. Got it?
Don't happen to know where there's like secret plans about meat and smoothies.
Ducks? Did you say ducks? Did you say ducks? Did you say duck?
You can find Realms of Peril and Glory wherever you listen to podcasts.
We're gonna have a good laugh, then we're gonna possibly cry, and then we'll grab dinner.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
Huh. Well, hello there.
You hear, but it's like it's like a hissing, but it's also like really weird and distorted.
Yes, you can come out. I mean, we can talk like civilized cats.
Do you know this guy?
Well, no. What, do you think we all know each other?
You can jump between planets. You probably see a lot of them.
I've never seen it before. It comes kind of slinking out, and y'all see this. It's definitely a Dreamland's cat, but its body is bright and sparkling, almost jewel-like. It's got like delicate swirls and arabesques. But it's he was kind of blending in with plant life, basically. But Victor was able to spot the glimmering from his skin.
Victor's gonna turn on. He's gonna activate his fedora just in case it's not just straight up growling, to see if he can decipher what it's saying. After it made its first noise or whatever, if it makes any more.
Yeah. So this cat is medium size. It's more like the size of like a panther. kind of size. Not as big as Ulthar, but way bigger than Aleister.
Yeah, according to my character sheet, it's Victor Stodge size.
I am cautious in that the last cat-like creature that we came in contact with us thoroughly owned our ass. So I am uneasy at this new one.
Yeah, he had those blue eyes to like blend in with the trees, and his skin did totally like, it was like that, the blue and purple kind of jewel-like, and he blinks and his eyes turn green, and from there, like, the rest of his body kind of like and turns green, and instead of like the flowery kind of pattern that he had to mix in with the plant life, turns into more of like a flame like pattern in his skin. And he keeps coming closer and closer, and he's sniffing more towards Aleister.
Clearly.
Hey,
as
buddy.
he's walking closer and closer.
And we don't want any trouble.
I'm gonna ready the lightning gun just in case.
And he just kind of like stops whenever y'all say that, and he kind of like glares at Aleister.
What? I'm not speaking for them.
And Aleister, you're sensing something from him, something familiar, very familiar to like the power you have with your magic items.
Ooh. Turn green, flamey green.
Yes, I mean, it's not polite to stare, you know.
I thought I smelled something familiar around here.
Can we understand what he says?
Yeah. He's speaking common.
Okay, good. Useless hand.
Because Aleister was speaking in common to him, like it's just coming out as common in the Dreamland.
Yeah.
He said that with such spite, Stephen.
I didn't hear what you said.
Use the hat.
At least useless hat.
At least it looks good.
It does look good. There's very good art of you with that hat on.
Yes. Even as a human, that hat would look good.
I mean, it still does have style +5.
And you've used it before, and you've gotten the the gist of like intentions behind things.
I was just being silly
because it doesn't translate. Yeah. You're all able to understand.
How dare you speak in a language I can understand?
But yeah, he says that he had smelled something familiar around here as he's looking at you. And you could tell that he's wanting to come closer and sniff you more.
Keith, stay right there.
I'm going to sniff towards him.
Who you are. But I've already had experiences with strange individuals today. I think it's today. Recently. With cats. Not that cat that's with us, but a different cat.
And he just kind of ignores what they're saying. He's like, do you have the pieces of Tulsha?
Before I answer that, what do you know of the pieces of Tulsha?
He stretches, just kind of nonchalantly. I had to stretch.
How convenient.
And you hear like his spine crack a little with the stretching.
He's got the spine of Tulsha.
He's got the hangnail of Tulsha.
Gross.
It hurts.
He's got the lumbago of Tulsha.
He goes, I was told there was another.
So, am I to understand rightly that you are thinking yourself some type of gatherer of the pieces of Tulsha?
I don't think anything.
Well, I think that much we can agree on.
I wasn't done.
I'm stupid.
Before you so rudely interrupted, I don't think anything. I was made a vessel, and it is my task to collect them.
So you mean you're just some sort of puppet, then?
And you think you're not?
Of course I'm not. I have my own free will. I do what I want. I think, in fact.
As y'all were talking, and just being catty,
imagine that.
Y'all hear a portal form next to y'all, and it's that gold portal.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
And You
don't
see
think
the
so.
cat. Yeah. It's similar portal to the Yamnil's portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Or I guess it was more gold than yellow. But
as long as it's not yellow.
You see this cat just gets startled and just takes off into space when he sees the portal, and Yamnil walks out. You three are hard to track.
Wait, so you're tracking us now?
Well, yeah. You
Is it
remember
the card? It's probably the card, isn't it? You probably should get rid of the card.
No, you're supposed to use the card to contact me, man.
Well, why should we even contact you if
Yeah.
you're tracing us anyway?
That's a very good point. Also, why are you following us?
Well, we kind of need your help.
So why don't you just come and ask us earlier instead of following us?
I was trying to, man. Like, you just I found you on the moon, man, and I was about to come in, and then y'all took off, and I wasn't able to pick y'all up until just now.
Well, can we back up just a little bit to the point where you said you needed us?
Oh yeah, man. Like,
where'd that other cat go?
What other cat?
It was a blue one or something, or he was talking to
Yes,
Aleister
obviously
about
that's
Tulsa,
Atonian
and then
cat.
You showed up and then he left.
Yeah, Aleister, is that a friend of yours or something, or colleague? I
No,
don't
no
know.
friend of mine. It seems that is some type of husk sent by Tulsa.
That seemed pretty lifelike.
But in any case, it probably sensed how much more powerful I am than it and decided to run away.
Well, yeah, powerful because
you
in
made
that
the portal.
We really kicked ass and
Well, no. The
Didn't
portal
get-
just happened to be here at the same time.
didn't get squashed immediately by a giant sphinx.
Hey,
Yeah,
it was
no,
a
what
cat.
do you
A
need our
much,
help
much larger cat. What can I do?
And why are we helping you exactly? I mean, last time I checked, we didn't really owe you a whole lot.
No, we handed you Ithaca.
No, you don't, man. But, so I've been looking into the whole thing because, those fragments that you have in your bag right now.
I don't remember telling you about the fragment, so now you
He
need to
said
start
he was
explaining
watching
things.
us.
Well, I wasn't watching you, man, but I was monitoring, but not like visually. So I was able to read. Like, that is giving you away, dude. Like, we probably don't want to stick around here too long. I mean, that thing has been asleep for, I don't know, thousands of years.
What thing?
He points towards the other planet where that pyramid is with the giant.
Oh,
like I guess it would be like gargantuan size
At
for
this
you to be
point.
able to see it. Yeah.
Oh, that thing.
He's like,
Colossal
that thing,
plus.
That
So I'm
thing
gonna
has
use
been
my
asleep
wraps
and
hit it.
hasn't moved in forever. Yeah, I mean, just the readings are off the chart, and I can sense that you're changing into a star vampire, man.
Yeah, can you not bring that up, please?
We already know.
That's kind of the point.
Does it make it less uncomfortable or less?
I think we might be able to help you.
Okay, who's we? First off,
Well, me and the scientists and like
okay, who's
people
science?
that
This is the part where you're explaining who the actual hell you are. Because I really
All
should.
right.
man.
Okay, let me
It's a
just
revolution,
explain
man.
this here. And Julian's actually really pissed off. Let me explain how the recent events has gone. We went into a dream, and that was okay. It was a cool setting. Got betrayed by this weird looking kid. Got our ass kicked by that thing over on, and I'll point at the planet. By that planet thing, that Sphinx that's now way bigger than once we first saw it. And woke up with a excruciating headache. That's kind of gotten away. Thank you, Victor. Now we find this random guy following us, butting into our business, and then just bringing up casually the fact that I'm going to turn into a horrible star vampire creature. All of this stuff compounding is not making me a very amicable person, so I just do tell me what the fuck is going on right now before I really get upset.
All right, man. I'll lay it to you straight. It is true that I'm not going to say it again because I already said it. And and I don't want to piss you off, man. Like I'm your friend, all right? Like I come in peace, man. So we're in a war, all right? These cosmic beings, and my father has aligned himself with these cosmic beings. They're totally just chaos and evil, dude. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm a good guy, man. And the people that I'm with are also good people. And the hell, Varath even joined us.
Well, it's kind of debatable whether Varath was a good person or not, but go on.
Oh, he's got good intentions, man.
I got to say, he was a pretty good person, I think. Maybe one of the better ones.
We've met far better.
So I ran it up to my people about y'all's situation. Can totally tell that you guys are not bad people. I mean, you definitely were trying to get rid of Ithaquah, and we had been looking for these fragments for a really long time, man. But they've been completely hidden. Like, I don't know how you found them, but we've never been able to find them. Apparently where they were, even the bad guys weren't able to find them.
Who are the bad guys?
The thing that threw me off to begin with was I sensed Haster. I sensed a part of Haster. I sensed a part of Tulsha.
Okay, we know
and the
those
Star
two.
Vampire. I'm like,
wait,
bad
Tulsha's
people.
the bad guy? And I'm going to look over at Aleister. Why is Tulsha a bad guy exactly?
I don't really know what you're talking about. It's neither here nor there. Like, Tulsha's really just about, future events, things like that. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I'm actually now curious about this because now it's starting to come up more and more because we just found another cat that's trying to look after Tulsha. What exactly is Tulsha? Like, I have a general understanding of Haster being very evil. See events of Pallid Mask.
I'm not evil.
No, you're not evil. You're the guiding light in this utterly insane world. Thank you, Victor. What is Tulsha? Who is Tulsha?
So he's kind of like on the same level as Haster in a way, but he's more like fire and like knowing time and
green,
like past, future, present, kind of like all in the same sense. All of them kind of do that, though. It's really hard to fight them. They have to have some kind of vessel to come into any kind of waking world. They have more roam inside of the Dreamlands, but they still come from another place entirely, but come from here at the same time. It's really complicated. Those are probably the biggest threats that we've had to deal with is Haster and Tulsha. Tulsha has a harder time finding a vessel.
Yeah, something about melting a lot of them, I suppose.
Well, yeah, there is like a melting cultist and stuff like that as like sacrifice to bring him into a waking world. And then he tries to connect to a chosen vessel that just ends up showing up there. I don't know. He kind of knows when things are going to happen because the whole time thing,
Aleister, you wouldn't be one of those candidates of a potential vessel then, would you?
Oh, no, don't be silly. I'm myself.
Are you genuine about that?
Why wouldn't I be?
I'm going to insight check Aleister. Are you kidding me? Fuck off.
I mean, I kind of like where this conversation's going, though, because I kind of want to know why you got fucking pieces of Tulsha, dude.
All right, I rolled a 19 on my insight check against you, Aleister.
Well, as far as I am aware, like, okay. Aleister is telling you exactly what Aleister thinks.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I cannot tell you, like, whether that is necessarily the truth or not, but that's what Aleister thinks.
Okay. So they're trying to manifest into waking worlds, and your whatever side is trying to stop them. That's kind of what we're trying to do from our side of things.
Yeah. One of Haster's like tools is he goes by this Tattered King. He's actually the one that's just building a massive army for him and using people and transitioning his army from a waking world into the dreamlands to their realm.
Oh, so that's probably what the whole double portal thing was at the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Saw a portion of that. And, well,
We
there's
stopped
one
one
less
of those.
people. Yeah, there's one less people making those things now.
Oh, so you've dealt with him before.
Well, we killed one person.
Yes,
that
I
was
suppose you
working
could
with
say
him
we've met.
and burned
Yeah,
down the
we-
hospital and portal that was being used to create those flesh golems.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Have you heard of the Pallid Mask?
Yeah, man. Like, there's a bunch of them. Like, that's why I thought you were him. Like, because
Ah, crap.
you have those flesh wrappings well, you look human right now, but it's not how I saw you last time. I know it's you though. Like I can tell.
Yeah, my
but,
raps hate Haster for some reason. They like me a lot. I like looking.
Yeah,
human,
and they're not trying
they-
to control
they did
you,
it.
right?
What'd you say?
And they're not trying to control you, right?
No, not at all. They protect me and do what I ask them to.
Like, never any times that they just, like, try and overtake you and cover your face.
Far out, man. Like, I've never heard of that happening before, so
They
fucking right
they
on.
start brushing your teeth for you and cleaning behind your ears. All the stuff you neglect to do.
Yeah, Tulsa has this like fascination with finding cat vessels.
Well, obviously they would be better than other vessels, so
But
I guess that makes sense.
But I would say that like usually when he does try to connect, nothing is powerful enough for him to consume and come into a waking world. So those pieces that I sense on you, like he has those, but I mean you're not doing his stuff, so yeah, I don't know what you got going on there, little cat. And then the raps, and then like your whole deal, Julian. I ran it through my people, and we think we might be able to help locate the third fragment of that tablet. Now that I know you got two, we were going to help you find the second one, but they believe if we can get that, there's some kind of cure in the runes for getting rid of whatever you got going on, man. But there's also problems with that too, because then then we got to deal with the star spawns, and that's just not cool. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right?
Question. Let's step back from the we right now because we haven't agreed to anything. Is there a particular name for your organization or whatever you guys are? Because I heard you, and then your people, and then scientists. That's more than just a couple people. That sounds like a larger thing. What is that thing?
Yeah, so we kind of operate like secretly.
Okay.
Like we don't exist.
Okay.
Kind of deal.
Well, you're not doing a very good job.
So we don't
'cause
have a
know
name
about it right now.
Yeah, because I let you know about it.
Okay, so it's clearly not that secretive.
We keep it secret from the evil shit.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. What's the name of this secret organization you got going on?
It's the ADD. That's what it is.
It's the ADD. It's the Avengers Deficit Disorder.
I figured they just called it a revolution, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's been telling us. He's been telling us the whole
It's just
time.
the
I made a
revolution.
Prince joke earlier. It fits.
You did.
Like, come on, man. Like, we don't really have a name, but it's a revolution. Like, we're fighting against the tyranny, this cosmic evil in the multiverse.
Okay.
So perhaps maybe you should just call it ARM, short for a revolution, man.
ARM. Man, see, this is why we need more cats in the organization.
Please no. Okay.
So how'd y'all get here?
And he went into a weirdo trance and built a machine. And it just
Oh, it's part of your transformation, man. Yeah.
Because we found the other tablet because when we were using our portal machine, he was able to track down Ithaquah or something, and it was just there.
Oh, so is he speaking like in a weird language that you can't understand?
He has a name
Yes.
that is standing right here.
Is Julian speaking in a weird language that you can't understand?
Yeah, he did that just before we left.
Man.
Is that bad?
So, a good thing I found you when I did. Like, that's not good, man.
I feel fine. I don't feel wrong. Don't like the insinuation.
I mean, it's not your fault.
No, of course it's not my fault. I didn't
Just holding
plan
him,
on
patting
getting...
his back. It's not your fault.
I didn't choose to be bitten by a star vampire. It happened.
So he pulls out a device from his tunic, and it's a golden tunic too.
Obviously.
He starts like running it up and down on you, and he's like, "Look, man," and he shows it to you.
Take
and
it
he's
easy,
like,
Animal
"Look."
Lock.
It says totally mostly star vampire on it.
It says right here, 80% vampire.
All right, so you see this line right here? Like that's your human line, all right? And then you see this warbly looking thing right here.
Okay.
Like that means you're totally screwed, dude.
Okay. Don't be a doctor, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Anyway.
No, I don't have to be a doctor. We got technology, man.
We're gonna be
okay.
We're gonna be calm. We're gonna be relaxed, Julian. We're not going to fly off the handle. Okay, so
I'm not trying to be a dick, dude.
Okay, well, just see things from my perspective, or try anyway.
Julian.
Okay,
it seems like this guy.
I need to do to not become a star vampire, because I think that's what you're trying to do to get me to do. You're just doing a really bad job of it and pissing me off. So what do I need to do to not turn into a star vampire? And then whilst I become a star vampire, probably find the next thing that pissed me off and then drain it dry.
All right, so there's this one territory that we're fighting over right now. It's completely taken over, but like both sides aren't able to get into it. There's something wacky going on there. We believe that wackiness is totally being caused by the last fragment.
Okay.
So you think we can get you there?
Well, we think you can get in there.
Okay. How do you think we will go about getting there?
Well, I mean, we can get you there. Like, we can get you to the boundary, basically.
Okay.
I mean, it's still in the Dreamlands. But as far as getting in there, most attempts at going in there has been thwarted, and people just aren't strong enough, or they don't have the right stuff about them. But what the scientists were telling me, I'm not a scientist, dude. Like, they just give me shit, and it works.
Can't see why. Oh, give you shit like devices. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Yeah, like that, like that timeout device. I mean, that's what I call it. I forgot the actual name for it, but they think that, like, because when I gave them my readings on you guys, like, you'll pick up as like creatures that can go in undetected,
so the
and not just immediately get swarmed.
Bad guys.
Or just doesn't know the difference.
Perhaps it just recognizes how great I am.
Yeah, like, I guess the way that it was explained to me was kind of like it's like the things that are there. Like, it's this entity that thinks that everything that goes in there is some kind of parasite, and it eliminates it immediately. But y'all are reading like those like stuff that can get in there.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. I've never once been a parasite.
Cool, we're just going to let that go.
You can come back to the city with me, and we could totally help get you set up, and the people that know more than me can talk to you, and then we'll take off and get there.
Where is the city?
Oh, it's right through the portal.
Okay, but like, Never mind. I have a book. Victor, can you tap me with a
Julian,
sword,
we don't
please?
even know where we are now.
Okay, so like where you were
before I lose my mind
was one galaxy, and then where we are right now is a completely different galaxy, and where the city is another completely different galaxy.
Well, I suppose if it's all the same, we may as well just go.
We don't have any way of getting back anyway, Julian. You broke your machine.
No,
and we can't go with Aleister.
It just sure.
It'll be all right. It'll be okay, Julian.
Go ahead and do it. I don't.
Come on.
Do I need to get like a psychologist for you when we get there?
No, I don't want anyone rooting around with my head.
I've got him. I've got him.
I mean, we'll make sure you're taken care of. Like, not in a good way, not like yeah.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
I mean,
stop talking.
Not in a bad way. Sorry, I mix up my words sometimes, man.
Julian, let's go in the portal. Let's just go.
Okay.
Come on. Victor will hold his hand out and grab Julian's mech hand and just start guiding him into the portal. Come on, buddy. It's a long day.
Julian just lumbers into the portal.
I've turned people into dust for less.
I'll walk towards the portal, but like before actually stepping in, I'll try and take one last look around, like trying to look to see if I can see where that other cat went. I mean, I don't expect to, but just one last look around before stepping in.
No, I would say you look around and you look up in the direction that he had jumped, like into space, and you don't see anything, but you just like have a feeling like you're gonna come across that cat again.
So we should call that one.
And then I'll walk through the portal.
BEC. Make sure you put that down for the notes, Stephen.
the BGEC, the black green eye cat.
If he was in the episode,
blue green eye
then
cat.
I'll remember it.
Well, he's green now. Well, he's green now.
The GGEC, the green eye cat.
Green eye cat.
I mean, he got green eyes.
Oh yeah, before you go into the portal.
The Tulsa cat. There you go.
Yep.
Before you go into the portal, while you're looking around, you hear Aleister. I believe we're going to see him again.
Oh,
he's back.
Yes, I was wondering where you've been.
Your mind's been a little bit more at ease until recently.
Well, I suppose no matter. If we shall see him again, then I suppose we will deal with it when we get to that point.
Probably. And then you hear, who are you talking to?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just an old friend. And Aleister will jump through the portal.
All right. And then Yamnil walks into the portal.
Hello, Aleister here. Well, this is quite the interesting development. So it seems that I am not the only cat that is after the parts of Tulsa. Although, I suppose it does make sense. They are very powerful items, and I'm sure that many beings would really long to have that kind of power. I mean, I would be lying if I said that I didn't at least want the power, but I have my very specific purposes. I do have all of my cognitive functions, and I am very much in control of what I am doing. There is no way that one such as Tulsa could possibly control me. I do wish that I had seen where that cat had run off to. It would make things so much easier to be able to track down another piece right here and now, but I suppose that opportunity is gone. But I'm sure, since our goals are aligned, that we will run into each other again, and I will just collect my piece at that time. Though I do wonder where exactly we are going with this portal. I would prefer Dreamland's portals. They're definitely what I'm much more familiar with, but I suppose any portal will do in a storm. Just a little humor there for you. But in any case, all music was written and produced by Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios, with additional music from Dark Fantasy Studios. You can visit microphonesandmonsters.com or just mikesandmonsters.com to find links to our social media or a link to our Patreon if you wish to give us a little bit of money, or maybe you can view our fan art there, or even just listen to the show, or find a new podcatcher where we can be found. All of these things and more. Thank you so much for listening in, and I hope you'll join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.